Hello, MELS 605ers, 605 candidates. Dr. Palermo with your Week 12 instructional video for MELS 605. Hersey and Glickman, and what are you working on this week? Well, chapters 14 and 15 were the assignment in Hersey, and it is implementing situational leadership and managing others. You know, I've told you, I think that Hersey is sort of a cookbook for management and supervision. Sometimes we really have to, sometimes we as administrators, as assistant principals and principals in buildings, have to manage folks' performance when it's not about instructional improvement essentially, but folks not showing up for time, folks not doing their lunch duty, folks not behaving in ways that are productive and effective for the organization. Many times you're required as the manager, the supervisor in the building to actually just manage behavior. So I've given you a scenario here where a teacher is not cooperative and not adhering to your principal expectations for the dress code. Might seem minor, but believe me, it's something that I've dealt with. It's an example that I think might resonate with some of you. Anyway, Hersey has this achieve model. You've heard it before in chapter 14. He recaps the achieve model: ability, clarity, health, incentive, evaluation of validity, and environment. It's a model that I think can help you when you're trying to assess problems in schools and determining how to manage another's performance. It's sad, but sometimes we work with folks to get better, and sometimes we work with folks to get gone. And in little things like adherence to school policy, dress code is a minor one. There are many policy requirements of your school and your district that you're charged with enforcing. And if an employee under your supervision has trouble with that, then you might be managing to get them gone. And that's a sad but true part of the job. So read Hersey, look at the prompt. Again, it's a dress code issue. You don't have to respond to another here if you don't want to, but how would you use the achieve model to address the problem of let's see, who is this? Rebecca? Yeah, Rebecca. The rules don't apply to me. Finally, Glickman, chapter 20 is about facilitating change. You've recently completed a SIAP, the big school improvement. So that's leading change. If you did it right, you did it well, you were helping to lead change, continuous improvement in your school. A SWOT, if you've never heard of it, a SWOT analysis may have been part of that SIAP. It's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. It's a program evaluation model that I think is a helpful shorthand to think about what's going well and what could be improved at your school. Remember, we don't have problems, we have opportunities, problem-tunities, some folks say, and a threat is, again, can be perceived as an opportunity to do something different. So if you look at the 20.1 norms present in school cultures of continuous improvements, think about the norms and the climate in your building and do a quick SWOT analysis. Just put SWOT on a piece of paper and think about these 12 items in facilitating change, chapter 20, figure 20.1. Where would those fall under the SWOT? Which is distributed supportive leadership a strength at your school? Is it an opportunity to get better? Maybe it's both a strength and an opportunity. Some of these might fall into more than one categories, but think through those 12 criteria for norms present in school cultures. And what's strong at your school? What could be improved? That's the whole idea of the SWOT. And again, responding to another is not important. A bullet list will work here for me. And finally, I am going to ask, this is a voluntary piece, but the School of Education at Gardner-Webb is itself involved in continuous improvement efforts. We're piloting some surveys that we want to ask our candidates as well as employers, how well are we doing. So you might see the survey later after you've completed your program and are out on the job, but we're piloting it now. And if you won't mind taking the brief SurveyMonkey survey at this link, just hit that and it'll link you directly to the survey. The survey itself shouldn't take you longer than 5 minutes. But then if you can take another 5 and respond to these few questions. Were the questions clear? Were the response options clear? What could we do, in other words, to improve the survey? There are 4 or 5 brief questions there. And if you can just cut and paste those into an email and respond to me, it's my job to revise the survey and make it better. So you're helping me with my work at the university if you can do that. Not part of the course. It's not part of the expectation. If you don't get to it this next week, that's okay with me. But if we get some survey feedback from some of you, that'll help our pilot. So appreciate it, and by next week. Thanks. Have a great week. Talk to you soon.